A reading from the Acts of the Apostles. The high priest rose up and all his companions, that is, the party of the Sadducees, and filled with jealousy laid hands upon the apostles and put them in the public jail. But during the night, the angel of the Lord opened the doors of the prison, led them out and said, "Go and take your place in the temple area and tell the people everything about this life." When they heard this, they went to the temple early in the morning and taught. When the high priest and his companions arrived, they convened the Sanhedrin, the full senate of the children of Israel, and sent to jail to have them brought in. But the court officers who went did not find them in the prison. So they came back and reported, "We found the jail securely locked and the guards stationed outside the doors. But when we opened them, we found no one inside." When the captain of the temple guard and the chief priests heard this report, they were at a loss about them as to what this would come to. Then someone came in and reported them, "The men whom you put in prison are in the temple area and are teaching the people." Then the captain and the court officers went and brought them, but without force, because they were afraid of being stoned by the people. The word of the Lord.
Thanks be to God.
The response is, "The Lord hears the cry of the poor."
The Lord hears the cry of the poor.
I will bless the Lord at all times. His praise shall be ever in my mouth. Let my soul glory in the Lord. The lowly will hear me and be glad.
The Lord hears the cry of the poor.
Glorify the Lord with me. Let us together extol his name. I sought the Lord, and he answered me, and delivered me from all my fears.
The Lord hears the cry of the poor.
Look to him that you may be radiant with joy, and your faces may not blush with shame. When the poor one called out, the Lord heard, and from all his distress he saved him.
The Lord hears the cry of the poor.
The angel of the Lord encamps around those who fear him and delivers them. Taste and see how good the Lord is. Blessed the man who takes refuge in him.
The Lord hears the cry of the poor.
God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, so that everyone who believes in him might have eternal life.
Alleluia, alleluia, alleluia.
The Lord be with you.
And with your spirit.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to John.
Glory to you, O Lord.
God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, so that everyone who believes in him might not perish, but might have eternal life. For God did not send his Son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world might be saved through him. Whoever believes in him will not be condemned, but whoever does not believe has already been condemned, because he has not believed in the name of the only begotten Son of God. And this is the verdict, that the light came into the world, but people preferred darkness to light, because their works were evil. For everyone who does wicked things hates the light, and does not come toward the light, so that his works might not be exposed. But whoever lives the truth comes to the light, so that his works may be clearly seen as done in God. The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. Back in the old days when we could watch ball games on television, every now and then someone who wanted to evangelize, to bring the gospel to the world, would hold up a sign. John 3:16. Well, we just heard John 3:16. It's the most famous biblical verse, one that's been translated in the most languages in the world. God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, so that everyone who believes in him might not perish, but might have eternal life. Believing in Jesus Christ is what the gospel is about. And that is what is going to bring us to salvation. This time, an unusual time in the life of everyone on the planet, is going to come to its end. But what will never come to an end is the good news of the gospel. Now, a lot of people, because it's the most famous verse, love John 3:16. But I also love John 3:17, the verse that immediately follows. For God did not send his Son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world might be saved through him. When the gospel is proclaimed, it does shine a light on the mess of the world. It does point out our sins. If you've ever gone into a dark room and there are little critters running around freely, you turn on the light and they go scattering to find ways to hide in the dark. Well, so it is with sin. Human beings, when we come into the light, become aware of the fact that we're sinful, that we have failed, that we have not done what God wants us to do, and that we have not lived up to our calling. The challenge for us is not to get caught up in that, and to realize that God did not send his Son to condemn us. Yes, he sent him to show our sinfulness and our weakness, the choices that we've made that are heading the wrong direction. So it is with everything that happens. In the end, no matter how difficult it is, from God's perspective, it can be seen as bringing us into the light. Again and again, we have difficult things happen in our lives. And those moments are moments where we discover the strength that's in our own hearts, the things that we can do that we didn't know that we could do. When push comes to shove, we're able to stand. We also begin to learn those who are really with us, those who are just fair weather friends or fair situation friends, we lose contact with. But those who are most important to us, all of us find a way to be in touch with them, to let them know that we love them, to let them know that we still need them, to let them know we look forward to the time when we'll be able to be back with them. The invitation of the scriptures today is an invitation for us to come into the light. We will have experiences like what we heard in the first reading. I've always loved this first reading from Acts of the Apostles. I think it's one of the funniest readings that you ever see. The jailer comes in and he said, well, we got some good news and bad news. The jail is securely locked. Okay, what's the bad news? The prisoners somehow got out. They didn't break out, but they're gone. Okay, where are they? Well, then they find out they're right there in the temple, right in front of everybody, preaching and teaching, doing what they're about. God is going to find ways of freeing us to put the gospel into practice no matter what the world throws at us. All of us are called to believe in the gospel, to believe that God so loves us. You are immensely loved by God. He loves you so much that he's willing to send his Son into the world to experience our life in its fullness with everything that is delightful and with the greatest struggles and burdens. In fact, with the most awful death that anyone could die. He loves us so much. He loves you so much. As he loves each one of us in that deep way, he invites us to come into the light, to see the darkness that has been at work in us and around us, and to see that the light shines through us, that when we were in prison, we discover we're no longer in prison. Where we were bound by fear, we're no longer bound by fear because we found the strength that comes from within. And when the gospel needs to be proclaimed and taught to others, we're able to do it because we've truly learned it. May we spend this time that we are apart and that we can't gather to be a time of deepening in our love for the Lord, our awareness of the truth of the gospel, and a recognition of our capacity to allow God to use our lives to shine light on the world, to let the world know that it is so loved